Hey guys, so I thought I would do this video. We went into Milton Keynes today to have a look around, so I did buy a couple of little bits. Obviously next thing is I'm going to be putting two videos up today, which is updating on all the situations. So if you're kind of interested in that and you want to know everything that's going on, there'll be links at the end of the video and I'll stick one up there too. In a sense of everything, the next video that I do will explain everything anyway in that regard, so there is that. So yeah, this one's just a little bit more of a light-hearted video, which is good, because you kind of need that definitely after the week and everything. So yes, so first comes first, I picked up this. So if you follow my channel anyway, you know that I wanted this one. I really wanted Peach. I've got Mario because I've got the limited edition one with Mario in anyway. I really want Yoshi, but then I'm also kind of like, at that point I've got 3 out of 4. I might as well get the 4th one if they're cheap. So she was £17.99 at Game because they've reduced them, and I had about £2.50 worth of reward points. So obviously not a sponsor or anything, but if you don't have a reward card for Game, you might as well get one. If you buy quite a few bits in there for yourself, your kids, etc., it definitely is good, because even if you get a couple of quid off, it's a couple of quid off. So yeah, this eventually cost me about £14.50 I think, which is awesome. So I am actually going to do, the box isn't actually in terrible condition, which is good, because some of them the box is like mullered. But yeah, so I'm going to just unbox this quickly, and I will show you guys what it looks like. Okay, as I said, what? So, stick that to the side. Definitely going to help make the room, I'm going to stick it on the side. It's going to help make the room a little bit more colourful. The room needs it. And this game's awesome. If you haven't played Mario & Rabbids on the Switch and you've got a Switch, I actually really recommend it. First of all, I was a bit in and ahhing about it, but then once I actually played it and I really enjoyed it, then yeah, I really actually did enjoy it a hell of a lot more than I thought I would. It is very strategy based. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics, but just in the gameplay mode. But yeah, it's really good. There's duct tape all around this. Just bear with me. I have my scissors ready though. So I really wanted this one because the Peach character is awesome. Just because she's diva. So obviously things to know with these, the base does detach, and it literally just does that. They are not amiibos, they do not go with the game at all. I just genuinely really like it. To be honest, I'm actually really impressed with the detail, because some figures with me and my other half have got recently, the detail in the figures kind of suck. They've actually even gone to the extent of doing her telephone, which she's always got a mobile phone taking selfies, and you can't really see it. It does actually have a screen to the back, if you can see that little bit there. So that's actually really good. The detail in her, the change of colour there, that is really actually well done. Even to the point of doing her hand up this part, and just even doing like this bit's supposed to be furry, they've kind of made it kind of furry, as you can kind of see. So yeah, I give them full credit for that. They've done detail in her hair, as you can see. I'm really impressed with that. That's really good. The Mario statue was really well made as well, so I didn't have a doubt that it was. But some, yeah, like some recently that me and my other half have got, you just kind of go like the Zelda one. If you haven't looked at one of the Zelda amiibos, you can't see his face unless you look for it. So they haven't painted his face, so he looks like a demon. But yeah, so that is awesome. I love that. I'll just put that there for a minute. The other things I got were just like little bits. So first thing I got was these, and I can't remember how much these were, so I got my receipt from this brand, CX. So the first one I got got, we'll just find it on here, was this one. So I got 3 different Game Gear games. As you know, again, if you follow my channel, I love Game Gear games. I am trying to, I would like a full collection of them. I am realistic, that's probably not going to happen. But at the moment, what I mainly do is I collect the ones that I don't have, which obviously makes sense. But if I see them out and about and they're a reasonable price, I just pick them up. So I got this one, which is Asterix and the Secret Mission. So this is Asterix and Obelix. I used to adore this on the TV. If you haven't seen it, I would really recommend picking it up. But yeah, so Asterix and Obelix, which is awesome. In case you didn't know, if you've ever played Yoshi's Island on the original N64, then the first boss is actually based around Obelix, which is this fat character. You may recognise the pants and the fact that he's really fat, and that's what that character, that boss is. So a little bit of knowledge there for you. But the case came with that one as well, so that was cool. That was £3.50, which isn't terrible to be fair, for a second-hand game like that. And the next one I got was this. Didn't come in a case, but not really that bothered. So this cost me £1.50, and this is The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. Obviously it's licensed by Sega, you can see, so I picked that one up. Only other thing that I've noticed from checking this, and I have actually gone and checked a bunch of others on eBay to see if this is the only one, but they all seem to be like it. It has a spelling mistake in the little jargon there. So it says licensed by Sega Enterprises, but it's spelled S-E-G-A-R, but all of them seem to be like that, but all the rest are spelled correctly. So you probably won't be able to see it, not unless you actually really zoom. See if it wants to. Nope. I'll see if I can find a picture. I'll try and put a picture up. But yeah, a bit weird. The next one I got was another Game Gear game, and let's have a look. This one cost me £1.50 also, which is good. Came in the little case. Love these cases / hate them because they are great but a pain in the ass to get the games out of. So this is Global Gladiators, and this is licensed by Sega Virgin Games, and it's made by McDonald's. So this came out on the Master System as well. I think probably maybe another platform also, maybe Mega Drive. But yeah, I've never actually played this. I saw it that there was like this McDonald game, and I've always managed to play it, so I kind of grabbed this for that reason. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I said I've never actually played this. I've seen a little bit of gameplay on like other YouTube channels that I watch personally, but yeah. So they can go over there now. These aren't gaming related, but for £4 each I managed to pick up season 2 and 3 of American Horror Story. Kind of wanted to watch it for a while. Was going to pick up season 1 as well, which was like £2 or £3 I believe, but it had like major ring burn, and the guy tried to talk me into like getting it anyway, and was like, I can clean it in the machine, but ring burn is ring burn as far as I'm aware. And it was really deep ring burn. It wasn't just like ring burn on the top of the surface. And some of the other discs were mullered, so yeah, I was like, I'm fine, thanks mate. So they will be watched because, as I said, this is our room for the moment, and definitely probably for the next 2 months, which is fun. So the next thing I picked up was this, and a lot of you aren't going to know what it is, but right, so the new 3DS system, the smaller new 3DS, not the XL, has changeable plates. I am addicted to collecting these changeable plates. I'm quite determined to get a full set of them. I'm not going to pay ridiculous amount of money for them though. So these cost me £1, which is great. The thing to note about these is if you decide to buy any second hand, make sure all the clips, you can see those tiny clips there, there and there, and you've got clips on this one, there and there, are not broken, because otherwise they won't clip in. Also on, this is the bottom half, I believe this is the bottom, yes, the bottom half I believe. Make sure the screws are in there because they are special screws. They are just Phillips, but they are obviously the correct size. You don't want to put dodgy sizes in to ruin your 3DS. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. This particular case was £1, and it's actually one of the cases that I've been looking for. It's not really my style, as you can kind of see. It's kind of pretty and boutique-y, but there is a reason for that. This is a limited edition 3DS case that only is sold currently with Style Boutique 2, and that is only if you buy the console and the Style Boutique 2 together. Currently at the moment on eBay, that bundle is going for about 250 quid, I believe. But yes, so you can't buy this separately. I kind of was curious, like I said, I want to collect them for myself. I want to collect them for myself, but yeah, this isn't like one that I particularly want, but I did check on eBay, and this isn't on eBay or Amazon at the moment because I was curious. But yeah, and sorry about the music, like I can't do anything about it. Unfortunately, people like to park outside the bungalow that we're in and like rave to themselves. No idea why. They like to pick people up basically from the hospital, which is fine, but they also don't have any consideration and they kind of blow the music up. But yeah, so it said this one is really not my type, and I'm never gonna actually set this on my console. I will clean it because it needs a little bit of clean, but yeah, I will never sit this on my console. It's not one that I want to put on my consoles. Like I want the Animal Crossing ones to put on my consoles, and a few others like some of the Zelda ones to put on my console, but yeah, this particular one not particularly, but I want it for my collection. It's not too bad. Like I know one of my friends would actually probably use this because she actually really likes Style Boutique, but not my thing. And pretty much other than that, I know it's not gaming related, but I picked these up from TK Maxx and these small socks because I'm living out of, like I said, a room. And they were really cute. They've got like little cactus on them. It says can't touch, and then that one's just wrapping. But yeah, so that was just that, to be fair. But yeah, so that's everything we've picked up, or I've picked up. As you can tell, even just calculating that, probably yourselves, not spending ridiculous amounts. I said I managed to get this, which was originally £40, and I said I still want 2 more of them, so I still want Luigi and I still want Yoshi. But at 15 or 14.50, you can't really, I can't complain because I wanted all of them anyway, and I was willing to pay the additional price first of all. So yeah, that is awesome. And then the Game Gear games, they're awesome to add to my collection. I'm gonna need to definitely add them into like move my Game Gear game into a bigger box, but still. And pick these ones up, which I thought were gonna be one of those really super hard ones to get. Yeah, I said these don't actually come in, like I don't believe these come in like a box, because they were actually on the console. So yeah, so let me know in the comments down below what you think. Is there anything that I've managed to pick up that you've been looking for, or is there anything that I should keep an eye out for? But thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys later. So